Okay.
Hey.
Hey, let's run that back and I'll fix this in post.
Yeah.
Run the song.
James, eat 'em up. James, eat 'em up.
Party people in the place to be. Live from 58 Dream Street. Greg and James beat 'em up. It's your favorite show on Twitch. That's not when we look. It's your favorite show on Twitch, where
Greg and
James play beat 'em ups, and not just any beat 'em up.
every beat 'em up.
Okay, it's a whole series of
Yeah, the whole series of issues.
sort of technical issues.
I
Not-
think at least one of these is
they're not
legitimate technical issues.
They're not technical malfunctions.
No,
But they are technical issues. Let's talk about them. One moment. Turning our microphone, giving us a little boost here because
we're using the old microphone.
here's the big issue. Here's the thing that we've learned, which is that the receiver for my little 2 clip-on microphones,
Yeah.
and one receiver gimmick also has its own battery, despite the fact that it's obviously plugged directly into the laptop when you use it. I assumed it was just charging at the same time. It's not. And so we learned this too late. We charged it for 20 minutes, thinking maybe that gets it enough juice to get it through the show. And it didn't give it enough juice to get through the song before we were even using the mics.
Yeah.
And so we realized after launching the stream that we had to switch. We had to fall back to our old one mic, both of us shouting setup. And then we came over here and I was like, all right, but we have to plug it in once. Anyway, so we went through all that rigmarole. And now we are mostly prepared.
Yeah.
Inferior audio, but we'll get the gizmos working again for next time. Live and learn. 3 different little batteries to keep charged, but we'll do our best. We also, even though we've only used them once, we got too comfortable being seated far away from each other.
Yeah.
So we might be suboptimally located to the one microphone between us.
It's cool. We'll make it work. We just gotta make sure we're behind it and not to the
Alright.
side of it.
Your mom, welcome. Glad to have you
welcome.
here. Hope things are well. And Cedric, oh my goodness, it's so long after you made your deeply witty remark, but I loved it. Did you see it, Greg?
Yeah, I thought.
Yes. Because, today's a fairly exciting day, I guess.
Yeah. Let's spin it as that.
It's the day when we're going to play Double Dragon Revive, because it went on sale enough that it wasn't at like double A $60 pricing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sweet. Your mom says volume is good for both of us. Hopefully that will remain true when we're competing against whatever sounds this game has to throw at us. So the latest Double Dragon game went on sale, and I got eShop money for my birthday. So I bought it without really spending my own money or paying full price for it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's as much of those. I mean, I knew I had to do it eventually for the project. So I'm glad I was at least able to get that deal going. And so that's what we're going to check out today. Here we are. Every now and then we got to do the recap of the concept, which is that we're going to play every beat 'em up, become the wisest beat 'em up experts who ever lived.
Mm-hmm.
So far, we've already played a lot. We've played every beat 'em up through 1993, but we did that in 2 phases. In one phase, we picked the notable beat 'em ups and notable adjacent.
Yeah.
We're not trying to say the Combat Tribes is notable in its own right.
It's important to the history.
It's notable. It's unusual. But it's certainly notable because Technos, their core development team was like, we're working on the Combat Tribes. Let's just outsource Double Dragon 3. Yes. Maybe not the best in the sense of being
the best at the genre of
mechanically
games.
skilled at the game.
Yeah.
Because we're really just not putting in the time
No.
to get good at any one particular game. So we're getting pretty good, I think, in general, without necessarily being like that awe-inspiring in any particular game. But what we do have going for us is that we've played all of them now through 1993. So phase 2, we went back and filled in the gaps. Then we made this fancy, well, I made the spreadsheet along the way, but we went back and we made sure that we had sorted our games into 4 ranks. The boss tier, the best ones,
Mm-hmm.
the ones that stood out the most. Here they are on this list. Very cool. There's the mid boss tier, but that'll be easier to understand conceptually after you see the mid tier. Games that are all right. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
It's a beat 'em up, so it's at least like pretty good. You could kill an hour at the arcade while you wait for your mom to be done with her eye appointment at the optometrist in the mall.
Mm-hmm.
You probably wouldn't come back and play it again next time. Maybe you would. Maybe some of these you even would. But yeah, they're all good.
I'm always at the optometrist. It's one of my favorite places to be.
It is the first time I got my eyes checked. Was the optometrist in the mall.
Oh man,
I don't think I ever went back again.
my parents had no time for the optometrist at the mall. My first time I got my eyes checked, I was well into my 20s.
Oh wow. I guess I was in my 20s too, but that was because I hadn't had eyesight problems yet. When I started encountering them as an adult, even though I was a young adult who lived in his parents' home still while he was getting through his undergrad, I was wise enough to say, oh, you know what? I'll call the optometrist and use my health insurance from my job to pay for it. Which is much better. My janitor job that I paid for school with. And, oh wow, sweet.
Nice.
You never had to squint for a moment, Cedric. So when I got, what am I trying to say? Oh goodness, my goodness. Yeah, I'm sorry. We have an American audience, and I'm here bragging about my supplemental health insurance that I had from my union job. When
Well,
I was
eyes are extra in Canada. Let's not.
I'm a very fortunate person. Yeah, I know, but I've been covered. Although I will say my janitor eye care was better than my university faculty member.
I don't doubt it.
It's weird.
Well, it was janitor healthcare, but it was just specifically hospital janitor healthcare. Which I imagine they put pride into giving their employees good healthcare.
Well, I feel like what we had would be like the very regular Canadian supplemental eye care through job provided health insurance as janitors. It's unusual how little they give us as faculty members at a university.
Yeah.
Although we do have a healthy health spending account to cover. Anyway, yeah, great. Compensation, health.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit more about how health insurance works.
Oh, hey, in a later beat 'em up that we haven't played yet, Mad World,
Yeah.
there is a scene where there's a doctor being attacked by contestants in the game or whatever, and the hero comes to save them. And they're like, "What are you, the hero or the cops?" Or they say something like that, and he goes, "No, just a strong believer in public health." He's saving a doctor. Okay. Even though there's no reason that doctor couldn't have had private practice. The mid-boss tier is in between the mid and the boss tier. It's exactly what it sounds like. Games that are great, but we wouldn't quite put them in the boss tier. And then there's the goon tier. Not that well populated because it's hard to mess up the beat 'em up formula.
Yeah.
But when you mess it up, you really piss us off. You get on this list.
Jesus.
Not that many games on it.
Not
Only 21 games on the goon tier out of how many games have we played so far on this project? I'll tell you. 142. We're in phase
more than that because you haven't added the
3
modern
of the project now. Yeah. Which I guess I don't want to add them to this specific list. I want this list to just keep growing chronologically.
Year by year, yeah.
Or maybe we should, I don't know. We'll figure that out later. But what we are going to talk about quickly right now, before we get into Double Dragon Revive, is the games that we have played so far in Phase 3.
Yes.
Which currently actually has an organizing theme that we're going to ruin at the end.
But why not? Come on.
But up until then, we're checking in on the flagship series of the beat 'em up and seeing what they're up to in the modern age.
Yeah.
So far, we've played 3 other Double Dragon games of the 21st century. Double Dragon Advance, easily the best of them.
Yeah.
It was the Game Boy Advance game that is sort of like a remake of the original arcade game and the original NES game, but it's not really exactly either of them.
No.
And it also pushes them forward. It's really, really good.
It is. I would say boss tier.
Yeah.
It's maybe honestly the best version of the original Double Dragon. Like it combines the best elements of the home port and the original arcade.
Yeah.
But it really does push them forward, like both like from a mechanical standpoint, there's more enemies on screen, more variety of enemies. And And also just from a like, it feels really like smooth and good. Like they have
Yeah.
all the lessons learned.
I would say it has a little less of the sum of its partsness
Hmm.
that Double Dragon 2 for the NES has.
Yeah.
Like, okay, in the study of flavor, there's the 5 tastes things
Yes.
that you can sense. Umami and the normal ones.
Yes. The ones you learn
we
from in
all know.
elementary. Yeah.
But then there's also a concept related to how the different flavors that you combine into a single thing
Yeah.
actually blend to form a single flavor. It's called amplitude. And that's what I think Double Dragon 2 might have that stands out. It's just the one where it comes like something about like there are parts of Double Dragon 2 that are obviously like mechanically limited.
Yeah.
Like the fact that you can never fight more than one enemy type at a time.
The sequel to
Yeah.
Frequency. Yeah.
But that said, I do think Double Dragon Advance is the one that is just it's taken everything the furthest.
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't quite like there's nothing quite as amazing as the transition from fighting the enemies by that helicopter and the helicopter taking off at the end of the stage to the grasp cinematic to the helicopter fight level.
Yeah.
There's nothing quite I don't think there's anything as perfect as that. That's what I mean when I say like it all coming together. Because I think that scene in Double Dragon Advance's fighting engine would probably be better. But yeah. So then we played Double Dragon Neon, which is all right mechanically and
This one I'm interested in.
frustrating
Yeah.
presentationally.
So I feel like
Where would you where would we
I feel like
classify
in
that?
these classic games, we sort of really prioritize how much of a game they are, I think. Because in the 1980s and the early 90s, it's very easy to have we not been showing the people the list?
We've been showing the list.
Okay.
But
Well,
I'm
we
gonna
might as
start
well put
putting up
something here.
game
Yeah.
boxes. They don't need to see the list while we're just talking about the games we played.
Yeah. So anyway, in these 1980s, 90s games, we really prioritize. We don't really say well, this game was really good on these metrics, but like presentationally and storyline, it wasn't anything to write home about because they all are sort of nothing to write home about story wise. This one tries to have a story. It tries to have.
I don't think it tries to have a story to a greater degree than the original games.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think it succeeds in having a story.
It tries to have a point of view.
Yes.
And it's an obnoxious point of view. Whereas I don't think the original Double Dragon games try to have a point of view, but
No.
I think they wind up with one. Because their point of view is like, what if that movie The Warriors was, your life?
Double Dragon Neon comes in with a set of assumptions where I don't think the people making the original Double Dragon had any assumptions to make.
No. Sure.
And I think that really fails it in a huge way. I think gameplay wise, it's fine.
It's fine.
Aesthetic wise, it's not ugly, but it's also not. It doesn't feel like Double Dragon at all.
No, not just that it doesn't feel like Double Dragon. It's that it's not ugly, but it certainly doesn't look good.
No.
It's in that awkward stage where they use 3D character models. And they're not very good 3D character models.
Mm-mm.
And the animations are clumsy. And yeah, I think this one, I would say mid, to be honest.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it in good.
It's definitely not a good game.
But I don't think it does enough to get to mid boss, and it's just mid.
Yeah.
Now the next one's interesting from a perspective of whether its glaring flaws are enough to knock it down to goon, or whether the fact that it succeeds somewhat mechanically
I think that
keeps it in mid.
I think that if we ever Double Dragon 4 is the next one. This is the first Double Dragon of the we've decided sprite pixel art is acceptable again era.
Which is insane, by the way. So just to go back a little bit,
Yeah.
it's insane, by the way, because Double Dragon Neon, some of the earliest games in the beat 'em up revival were bit games.
Like what?
Well, Scott Pilgrim had come out at that point, hadn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
That was using classic. I'm pretty sure. Scott
Around,
Pilgrim-
I think it was by then.
Yeah,
I can't remember. I never played that. I haven't played it yet.
we will get to it. Yeah.
Someday. And yeah, like Castle Crashers is not. It's 2D, but it's
No,
not
no,
pixel.
it's not. But
But anyway, and like, so they didn't have any idea of how to execute it. They did, like the sprites don't blend well with the backgrounds. There's no milieu. For whatever reason, they were just like, oh hey, we can blow up the like play area
yeah, 2 years previously, the Scott Pilgrim game had come out.
to just have enormous amounts of wasted space at all times. Fascinating glow Tazbo. Yeah, cool.
Interesting.
Guess what? We don't need cheap viewers. We have classy viewers here. We didn't pay a dime for them. So anyway, I don't think like it's diverting enough. I don't think it's goon, but I do think
No.
that if we ever broke down and added the awkwardly named fifth distinction of the mid-goon
Mid-goon,
tier,
yeah.
that this would absolutely, and like,
Yes.
you know what? The awkward connotation that has stopped us from having a mid-goon tier, I think is actually some of the feeling that this game captures.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, great. So that's what we did there. But we also did a game that just unambiguously also belongs in the boss tier. And I think I've got the, yeah, great. I've got a graphic thing of it. It's real big.
Yes, a Nintendo Switch.
They cut
Yeah, Streets of Rage 4,
Streets of Rage 4.
just amazingly top viewers
Boom.
with fan powers.
Yep.
Boom.
Exactly. I'd like to see the cheap viewers take on mod responsibilities so effectively. Yeah, here's a game that just, you know, it's got a feeling that we associate a lot, I'd say, with the really more recent revival beat 'em ups, the combo feel, the juggling.
Mm-hmm.
There's the kind of commonality across like a lot of these games, Shredder's Revenge, River City Girls games,
Mm-hmm.
this of that feeling, but it also just absolutely feels like the fourth game in the Streets of Rage series, and it's excellent in the ways in which it like everything it brings back from the Streets of Rage games. It does great,
Mm-hmm.
like represents well, and often in cases like being like, you know what, Axel's old now, so he's got a grizzled beard.
Yeah.
Sure, yep, just like Reedy.
Even though the timelines of the games, he's not that much older. It's
No.
not like this actually been
No,
20
but
years.
he's grizzled.
But he's grizzled.
So
Yeah. He's been living in
Pissed
the
off.
woods.
Yeah, Blaze still hot as hell.
Yep.
They added so many female characters, both bosses, playable characters, and enough different enemy types that were out of Linda territory.
Yeah.
Terrific stuff, and it's just a great game. I don't think we need to say much more about it. Boss tier,
It's a fantastic game. There's not much to say.
and is that all we've done? So no,
Well,
it's
and
River
of
City
course,
Girls.
River City Girls.
Yeah, on the boss tier.
I mean, River City Girls undoubtedly is in the boss
Oh.
tier.
Boss tier game.
I
And-
think of all of the games we've played, like we've said, we've recently played this, so we've said a lot about it. But like, I think of all the games, it has maybe the strongest writing of any of the games
oh,
we've played.
undoubtedly.
Because
There's
like,
a lot of dialogue, and
There's a
it's
lot.
all funny, even
Yeah.
though it's aiming for a tone that you could easily miss the mark on.
Oh,
just be
yeah.
great. And yet
I mean,
it's
as
consistently funny.
as proof by Neon, which I think was aiming for a similar tone,
Yeah.
and just misses it 100%.
Yes.
Like they.
There's more sincerity to River City
Oh, yeah.
Girls than to Double Dragon Neon,
Yes.
and I think that's important. I'm a big fan of sincerity.
Yeah, it's important.
It's a key part of my brand.
And like even like Streets of Rage
It's a
4.
Kennedy put on.
Even
I
like
decide when I'm 40 that I wear makeup now.
yeah.
I do it on the stream.
Even Streets of Rage 4 has a thin story befitting a beat 'em up. Like, and let's not kid ourselves. River City Girls doesn't have like a deep story. These are just
No.
these are just people who solve all their problems with violence.
Yeah.
But River City Girls comments on it and is aware of it in a way that really like adds a ton of humor. and
Yeah, it's better. It's not just lazy wink wink lamb shading.
No.
It's like they've like built a cohesive universe out of this absurd amount of fighting that everyone gets into. And then the whole game, my understanding is the true ending, if you unlock the everything or whatever. We haven't done that, but maybe we will at some point. My understanding is that ends with them actually getting together with Ricky and Kunio.
Yeah.
But the regular ending is such a hilarious double rug pull where because they've been building to the reveal that Kunio and Ricky were not kidnapped, and this has all been just like a Shaggy Dog story.
And that seems pretty obvious from pretty early on.
Yeah, like they're building that, and like they're doing a like, will they, won't they do the Shaggy Dog reveal? And then they do reveal that, but then the double reveal that actually you've been playing as the two delusional heels, and the delusional heel characters who think that Kunio and Riki are their boyfriends are actually, or their girlfriends.
Yeah.
And they've been right all along, and you're just the idiots running around beating up everybody over nothing.
It's great.
And the game, and interestingly enough, all the games we put on boss tier, you could make this description for. The game feels like the latest entry in the Neketsu beat 'em up series.
Very much so.
Or even more so, it feels like we haven't played the other Super Famicom one, and we haven't played River City Advance, which I guess we actually have to because it's 21st century all.
Well, I thought we were going to skip because there's a lot of 21st century.
Yeah, we don't have to go all the way through this whole series.
Yeah,
we at least have to check out the previous revival of Kunio.
Fair.
But yeah, it's very, very much a game that they made while paying attention to what made the original great, and where the original could be like improved with the thing that is objectively true, which is that we just know more about good game design.
Yeah.
Not because of today's developers being smarter, but just literally because of how human knowledge accumulates, and the fact that video games, like game design is, at least video game design is a new thing.
We stand on the shoulders of giants.
And they didn't.
No.
They can legitimately just be like, I don't know. Hey, I guess they thought about what checkers is like.
Yeah. It's amazing that they were able to do anything the way programming worked back then.
Yeah.
Just that games got produced at all was incredible.
Back then, you needed separate, like, you needed the engineer on staff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, person who's actually just figuring out how to make them arcade hardware play this thing you've drawn. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
Guided by Voices, welcome. Yeah, this is just like, yeah, I'm looking forward to playing more in the series, although we can't obviously do them all as part of Phase 3, because that would make Phase 3 absurdly long. And at a certain point, we want to continue the historical project in Phase 4, where we go back and play 1994 games. We'll play some more games in this phase, including the one we're playing tonight, which we expect to suck. Finally, okay, wait. That's all the games we've actively played in Phase 4.
Yes.
But in the recent past, we have played, as part of the show, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge.
True, yeah.
Based on your memories of our playing that game, would you put that in the boss tier, Greg?
I would. I would also be interested in playing some of the DLC for that game that came out after we played
I think
it.
we'll check that out as part of Phase 3.
But it is...
I think we're looking at summertime start to Phase 4.
That follows exactly from what you were saying, as it feels like the newest Ninja Turtle
the latest
game.
Ninja Turtles game, even though it also has the juggly combo feel that all these games have, despite not otherwise feeling the same. It's interesting. Yep. And then we also played Double Dragon Gaiden, which I would call a mid-boss game. And with the note that is not a game made with any reference for the original series. It's a game where they had...
Yeah, it doesn't feel anything
They
really
had like an art book.
Yeah.
So they knew what the characters looked like.
Yes.
And that's all they knew. So anyway, having said all of that, let's play what we're projecting, but let's go in with an open mind. But what we're projecting to be the very first 21st century Goon tier game that we played in Phase 3.
Mm-hmm.
Exciting.
Yeah.
It's time for Double Dragon Revive.
Okay. I think our controllers probably have turned off.
Mine has, which is odd.
Turn it off.
Plugged in. It shouldn't be able to turn off.
Oh,
and yours is on, and the Switch is on. So what's actually happening here is the thing itself is frozen because I unplugged it and replugged it in, and we didn't reset.
Oh, so we've just been clicking shit on the Switch without being able to see it.
We haven't been doing anything on the Switch for the people to see that. Okay. Hold on. Dude.
Boop, ba-doop. There it is.
And there it is. Okay. I've been playing a lot of Doom lately, and Doom 2. But lately, last couple days, just Doom. I also have these both open, but I opened them both and then remembered that they released this one and put it on great sale. And it has all of the official level packs and expansions,
Oh, nice.
which include ones that John Romero himself designed in the past few years
Nice.
as official commercial releases. And I was like, I hadn't played those. I'll play them. And they've been great. Although right now I'm just playing the original Doom. I'm on episode 2, The Shores Fell. On ultra violence without doing mid-level saves. Yeah, Sigil was great.
I don't think I've noticed till this moment that the Doom guy on the original cover just has his abs out for some reason.
Yeah,
Just
that's clearly designed into his armor.
yeah.
And now that I think about it, that is what the armor looks like. The armor pickups do look like they wouldn't cover your abs. So I guess the idea is that Doom guy is just shredded.
Yeah.
And he never relaxes his abs.
No. You've got to engage your core.
I mean,
when you're doing this kind of work.
you can imagine he's feeling pretty tense most of the time, even just from the soundtrack.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go
Checking
into Double Dragon Revive.
We've got to do the end user license.
It's not
Hold
fair.
on, folks. We've got to read this in detail.
It isn't fair for me to start complaining and saying, I don't think there should be an end user license agreement at the start of Double Dragon, but there shouldn't be. And I don't like having to read it. I agree to it, but I bet not in a way that would ultimately prove binding if I had the resources to challenge them in court if it came to it. But I don't.
Well,
I don't. So I will just take the settlement. Ukes. Hey, Ukes. Ukes, I think they're the one. Are they the ones who specifically made the AEW game that was in development for a long time and did not live up to the hype?
no, we certainly didn't. That was supposed to be a challenge to the.
It was apparently okay in the. Yeah, it was developed by Ukes because they made the classic Raw game. Anyway, they hadn't made such a game in years. We should be paying attention, I guess.
I mean, I don't know how much this requires our full
Oh.
attention.
Okay.
Definitely, this art style is definitely working off of the modern Street Fighter art style.
Sure it is. Just, with much
Yeah.
less verve.
Oh yeah. Way less. Oh my god.
You know what? I don't mind that Burnov design.
Yeah.
I absolutely hate something specific about this that I can't put my finger on.
You know what it is?
It's the speed. It's not fast enough.
It's trying to be Street Fighter, but what they're landing on is
Your mom
Dead or
says-
Alive.
Your mom says King of Fighters Maximum Impact. I can't place that specific reference.
Yeah, this looks
But-
like Dead or Alive to me.
Oh man, I do not like Jimmy. I don't like their. I really don't like Jimmy's jacket. Billy's is okay.
Billy's is okay, but you don't
All
like
right.
Jimmy's.
So far, not great, but it's like okay, fine. I'll look into this.
I mean, notably, none of that was gameplay.
Thank you.
Bimmy
your
and
mom.
Jammy.
Bimmy and Jammy. Okay. Yeah, no gameplay.
Okay.
Let's look at the controls, I guess. They probably won't be that surprising. Oh, that's not. Oh, controller settings.
There's a
Normal attack, special attack, hyper blow, finishing blow, B plus Y or ZL, jump with B, dodge with R, grab with ZR, guard with L. I mean, okay.
okay.
We should, I think, but right before we start phase 4, we're going to play at least 20 minutes of Super Spike V-Ball, right? Because it's both a great sports game in its own right, and for whatever
Oh, yes.
reason, it's not a. I guess it's not a Kunio game because you can't No, you do actually knock people out with your they don't get eliminated from the game, but you can land your spike by bouncing it off the guy so hard he's blasted off the screen.
Yeah.
There sure is, but I don't understand why volleyball wouldn't be. when Technos made it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they didn't. But they did put Bimmy and Jimmy in it as the defensive specialists. They're good at saving.
Sure.
The long dives, digs, as they call them, out on the beach.
Out on the beach. Out there on those hard beaches.
On the hot sands.
Mhm.
Okay.
Alright, let's get in.
Okay. I'll say this. This arrangement of this particular tune for Double Dragon, I don't hate it.
The sort of minor key
It's
guitar.
like a decision.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the movie Side It.
Okay. There we go. I'm in. Should be in. I think you have to click A too, James. There we go.
A 1990 C. Thomas Howell film about competitive beach volleyball. That does sound like a trip. Okay. Like, Billy's jacket is less offensive to me than it's not that I mind Jimmy dressing. I mean, I mind Jimmy doing it. You know what I mean?
I don't like blonde
This is not Jimmy.
Jimmy. That doesn't make sense. I'm picking between these two. But you want to check out your colors?
Oh, yeah, I guess I should. Ugh.
No, that's immediately worse.
Why? Okay, I guess. Oh, definitely.
These two go together.
You don't want to fight in a thing that tight with zippers that close to your pecs if you're not wearing a shirt.
You know what? I'm gonna stick with the default just to get us going.
Yeah, I think default and like yes, my second favorite is this one.
Where it looks like they've replaced his jean with towels material.
Yes. Bathhouse Billy
Yeah.
works for me. Oh my god. Look at his face. I hate his face. Jimmy specifically. What is that expression? It's nothing.
No, it's
That's a
completely
doll's face.
neutral. Yeah.
Billy has an expression. That's
Well-
okay. First of all, they should both have expressions,
Yes.
but at to the extent that there's any character that we can identify these characters, it's that one of them's the blue guy, and one of them's the red guy. And the red guy should be the hothead.
Yeah. He should be
And
angry.
he specifically is sometimes when they're given personalities, but he's always the red guy. Anyway, okay, all right.
Here I go.
But let's keep an open mind.
Normal.
As we
Let's
go
play
in.
on normal.
Have you memorized your special moves, Greg?
Yeah, they seem pretty straightforward. I'm gonna be hitting the Y button.
So
a
there
lot.
must be unlockable characters because. Oh wait, no, never mind. Hold on. My full combo is Ryujinyaku. Ryujinkyaku.
And mine is Ryujinken.
Yeah, they did for a long time before whoever makes them now got them. And yeah, you have the Ryujinken. All right, I don't know.
Does EA not make the WWE games?
I think it's somebody. It's not Yuke anymore.
No.
But can't remember. 15 years after the nuclear war, those who survived built their colonies across the wasteland. Within those 15 years, the concept of nations faded away. Laws and governance are now at the whims of colonial rulers. This colony, built on the coast, is a city governed by fear. The Shadow Warriors gang. So hold on, we're being asked.
You can't interrupt.
Since their rise to yes, they can.
Yeah, you found a way.
In 15 years, we're asked to believe not that just, people clustered, the people who remained clustered in the, bombed out cities, but rather that
No.
they built a colony that just looks like a modern city in 15 years.
Didn't take long.
The Shadow Warriors gang. Since their rise to power, economic disparity in the colony they're trying to make it serious, but they're failing. Life in the slums has grown especially dire. People are going missing, rumors are swirling about what's happening to them. The Lee brothers, twin practitioners of Sosetsuken, live in these slums with their childhood friend Marion, the straightforward younger Billy, and the free-spirited older Jimmy. When the Sosetsuken collides with the city's conspiracies, their story begins to unfold. You know what was a better story than this? It was when the Shadow Warriors just came up and punched Marion and took her. And then Billy and Jimmy came out, we're like, what? And then they start...
Another hard day's work in the can. I'm starving.
In the can.
Fortunately, this is the
Like, he
saddest
means
I've
that
ever
he's
seen.
put it in the
Can you
can.
at least pretend to take it seriously? You take
But,
it seriously enough for the both of
Makes it
us.
sound like he's very constipated.
Marion,
Yeah.
tell me you got something to eat. Marion,
Okay, good. At least Marion has been properly
Strange.
kidnapped.
where did she go?
It's you.
Whoa!
You have to help. It's Marion. She's.
Calm down. What happened to Marion? What? The Shadow Warriors kidnapped her?
Couldn't get that
Yeah,
Stitch
it
dialogue.
came out of nowhere.
Yeah, what?
The Shadow
Why
Warriors.
are we gonna transition there?
That gang's been running this city for a while now. Damn it. We have to get her back.
Yeah.
Take a breath, Billy. Kid,
It's actually
what can
Tinny
you tell
Tim in
us about
human
the people
form.
who took her?
The guy was so scary. He was covered in tattoos and even carrying a bat.
Sounds like Roper, one of their head enforcers.
Really?
His crew
That's all you
ran
got?
the warehouse district. Then maybe that's where they took Marion. Let's go, Jimmy. Yeah, but they're a big gang. We gotta be careful. Hang on, Marion.
I'd play Christmas Carol, beat 'em up.
All right.
That. All right, hold on. Let's pause for a second.
Yeah.
First of all, even with modern, development tools and asset libraries and stuff, I would still bet that they worked for maybe 50 times as long, at least, on that intro as the intro to the original Double Dragon.
Yes.
And there's not a single way in which that was better than just showing us Marion get punched and carried off, and then Billy and Jimmy said it. Nothing was added by that dialogue. In some ways, similar in style without the manga touch of River City Girls,
Oh, but hugely.
but
inferior
utterly
in every way.
a complete failure. Oh God, I do. Oh, hideous. First of all, why these guys should not just be running? They shouldn't necessarily run at all, but not by default. But why so stupid? Why does everyone look so stupid? I hate the depth.
Oh, wow.
It's really terrible.
Like I did? Okay.
It doesn't look like we're covering enough ground to get that much closer and further away from the camera. I do not like. Normally, I think in every beat 'em up through 1993 that bothered to have facing up sprites, more than just left and right, I praised it. I hate it here. I don't want these guys to face in other directions. The fighting's fine so far. I haven't done anything but press the one button.
I don't know, man. This doesn't actually feel that great to me.
I didn't say it feels great. I said fine with a distinct note of dissatisfaction in my voice after a lengthy rant about the latest number of things I hate about it. I want to be very clear. I'm a hater of this game.
Okay.
This blows. Oh, same stupid knee. Look at Billy's stupid knee at the end of this combo. I guess I should press the other buttons, see what they do.
They seem to do heavier attacks and special
Yeah.
attacks, but not really.
Yeah,
Anything-
the stupid slow kick. Oh,
Okay. how
oh,
did I
but
do-
when they're down, hold on, ZR to grab them while they're down.
No,
or
no,
to grab.
that's
Okay,
for
but there
bad.
was attack
There
when
was
the
an
guy
attack
was down.
on the ground, yeah.
So hey, at least I got that. Go to hell.
What?
We did not require this pop-up, thank you. That should... The entire charm of knocking enemies into gimmicks, if indeed we can.
One way.
There. The main charm of that should be realizing it can happen.
Yeah.
Don't tell me it can happen in advance. The Dragon Orb gauge gradually fills as you perform actions. For 100% gauge, you can unleash a powerful finishing blow. The command will be shown above an enemy's head when you approach them. The amount of Dragon Orb gauge gained varies depends on the type of actions you take, so try changing up your game. Another fucking page. Finishing blows, area effect attacks, major damage to the target, surrounding enemies. When the target's health bar appears red, the move can do an instant KO. Okay, fine. Alright.
You gonna use it?
Hideous. Just awful. It looks stupid. It interrupted your game flow.
Yep.
It slowed down in an annoying way that made it feel less powerful, not more impactful. This really sucks.
Yeah, this isn't great. This ain't great at all. I think Neon has a lot more. Oh,
Yes. Attacks with a fucking hell. Attacks with a blue aura are extremely powerful, but also create opportunity for a critical assault. If you land one, you get a major boost to your Dragon Orb gauge, among other bonuses. Try it out against this enemy's incoming lunge. You can counter it using the armor effect of A.
the armor effect of it.
Alright, so something was, you know... Okay, cool, I guess. I'll point out... And fair enough. I did start getting excited for how much I thought I was going to hate this. Oh, the kick to the grounded opponent does not look cool, and it seemed to cause him to stand up instantly. But yeah, this...
Oh, we can.
Hey, okay, that's kind of fun. Oh, did they assume that we're cowards? Yeah. No friendly fire. And not because we turned it off in an option. Or is it an option?
Options?
No, obviously not at
Nope.
this point. Okay.
They don't want
Okay.
to hit each other. Okay, there's a. He kind of ran into it.
So yeah, I predicted this already. It's not that bold of a prediction. But I do believe it turns out that the developers of River City Girls had significantly more reference for Billy and Jimmy than the people who made this game. Although the people who made this game clearly like Double Dragon more than the people who made Double Dragon Neon or Double Dragon Gaiden. I'll give them that. They did not succeed in making a game that doesn't suck.
No.
But so far, I will say that it's like, okay,
Okay,
I
you
feel
can
like they
do
were
grabs.
trying.
You can do
They
grabs
failed.
on regular enemies.
Oh yeah, I had one at one point. Just with the ZR, right?
Yeah. I think this guy has a wind-up attack that you can also do your counter on, but
Oh good. More guys.
yeah, you gotta keep it going.
I was worried that this basketball court scene was going to end.
The field of vision also seems. Oh, hey, it's a Boba.
That's a shitty Ebola. I saw that coming and I didn't even try to avoid it because I looked at my health bar. I was like, who cares? You can't die in this game. But yeah, this is a terrible take on a Bobo. What if a Bobo was just a boring guy? I don't know. Why do you want to know that? Like, that doesn't sound interesting, though.
There we go.
That's also, there's a Bobo. If he's not gonna pull out something real impressive when his purple bar is gone, he sucks. Oops, I triggered that by mistake.
Oh, well.
But I guess it worked out. I wouldn't be complaining about the kick to the ribs if it wasn't for the fact that everything else blows. Okay. Oh, I thought he was powerbombing me, but he just did a scoop slam. Sack shit slam.
Oh, you just ran away.
Oh, great.
It wasn't even the end. What if Double Dragon was Tekken Force?
Is Tekken Force notoriously real bad?
Oh, we're just going through this door, okay?
What, was there something? Because
I just thought we could go through where Bobo came out of.
Parkour action. Pressing B mid-jump while near a wall performs a wall jump. Pressing A afterwards performs an extra powerful aerial hyper blow that hits a wide area. When near certain objects, you can even perform parkour actions and land attacks while covering ground.
Okay.
Oh, it's a mini. Okay, you know what? I think I've played Tekken Force. If it's the side single player quest in Tekken 3, The thing about that is that it's definitely better than this because it's not the main course.
Alright, bring us home.
Alright, parkour action. Oh yeah,
I nailed
D8
it.
part. So that was alright.
Did I do it off the back wall? Nope. Only this side place.
What about down here? Yeah, okay. I don't know if I would describe this game as having a style. Like, I guess, like, it's parts coalish.
These guys are all dead.
Wait, hold on. Aha! Okay, that's fun.
What?
In a better game, you jump over the motorcycle like it's a pommel horse and do a little kick, a mid-level kick. Would be a cool gimmick. So here's Burnov,
Yeah, he's just a
just
guy.
a guy. And actually, I didn't mind this Burnov design in the
Oh,
intro,
yeah, I can
but
do something here.
it sucks now.
Ah, shoot.
In the context of the game, it's
I think
really
you can
lackluster.
hit somebody into this fridge.
This Burnov has less personality than the 8-bit.
Yeah, of course he does. This whole game has
Because
like...
this guy's not even wearing the mask confidently. Do they at least understand how Burnov's supposed to die? Oh, he does like a Mongolian chop or earboxing.
Hold on. Yeah!
Yes, but they
Yeah.
made it less cool. Okay.
Okay, so I guess that was an interruption of Burnoff coming back?
Except I don't think he was actually going to come back. But maybe a later Burnov that we fight will.
Really juggled this guy.
I mean, you can't take away low-level fundamental competence from this game. It hasn't locked up or anything.
No, no, no.
It's technically, like, although it said slowdown and, like, it looks like shit, but it all holds together. It's so boring. I can't figure out a reason. Okay, that was kind of fun. And the heavy attack actually had a purpose. The heavy attack, like, aims to the back.
Oh, I got hit by both of those.
You know what? Billy stumbling a bit there was good animation. I'm going to praise everything worth praising. I hate this jump up graffiti. Although I will say that it shows a much better sense of how to give us this kind of information than the numerous like paragraph length pop-up windows. They're like, there's wall jumping in this game. It works like in every game. Cool. Put some graffiti on the wall that says wall jump here. It's tracking our combos, but I don't care if I do well around the combos.
Okay, down.
At least so far, oh wow, I have no sense.
This is roping?
It's just a guy. He's got the crazy eyes. I like that, but also like, in what sense is it rope? Like literally not.
There's no going back for you now.
The voice could be a little crazier, not necessarily more animated either. Because this guy could definitely. Oh my god, the graffiti does just say urban.
Yeah, what? You've never seen urban graffiti?
I suppose that is the adjective.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh. You know what? For all its moderate competence from a mechanical perspective. It is, at a fundamental level, an inferior execution of this combo running style of modern beat'em up.
Alright, we got him now.
Whoops. Yeah, like this rover could either be wackier or less wacky. And like more quiet, scary.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really get any personality from him now that the fight started.
No, he's not particularly slinky. I guess he's got his own way of swinging a baseball bat as well. It's all kind of loose, backhandy, which would mesh with the laid-back, crazy eyes style, but it doesn't coalesce. So those, I don't know if you can counter every single thing that puts down the red aura with A, because the lengthy tutorial window that came up about those moves didn't even mention the red lines that appear, and instead talked about something to do with blue aura without making it all clear what that means. Okay.
Beat him.
Superior to the ending of a Double Dragon Neon stage. I'm finding the little nice things to say.
I got S tier.
Well,
S plus is what we got. This is on normal difficulty.
as a team, we got S plus, despite neither of us achieving S plus as individuals.
Yeah, we're greater than the sum of our parts. May I have some more water?
Individually, as individual sticks, we are weak and breakable, but together we form a mighty faggot.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm with
Okay.
you.
Oh, damn it. You feeling a bit more talkative now?
What happened to you being the cool, laid-back guy, Jimmy? Now you're angry, like you're supposed to be.
Hey, get back here, Roper. Or what, jackass? You want info out of me? You better catch me first.
I appreciate that after just getting his ass kicked.
Marion?
Okay, this is why they couldn't show us
so
Marion
glad you're
getting
all right.
kidnapped.
Wait, you guys were worried about me? Sorry about that. But I'm an heir to So Setsukin, just like my dad. There's no way I'd let these chumps take me down.
Hold on. You let them kidnap you on purpose?
Do you want to go to the menu for a second, Jim?
Yeah, hold
To
on.
discuss this? The deep sigh you let out just now. Go on.
She should have just said, I'm safe because of feminism. Like, for all that they're really trying to do anything here except just be like, look, she can't get kidnapped, she's a girl, we understand that.
Yeah.
She's just a fighter now, too.
Keep
Double,
in mind, Marion has been made
Double
a fighter
Dragon
in
Gaiden
2 other
came up
games.
with the idea.
Yes.
Like, I didn't love it. Not because I was like, women can only be kidnapped, but because I was like,
No, that is an opinion you've expressed to me multiple
if
times.
she's already this in what's supposed to be a prequel, then why is she a kidnapped victim in the main story? And not a cop. But they made her a cop. At least that's something.
Mm-hmm.
This is stupid.
You've heard the rumors about the kidnap. I thought the Shadow Warriors might be behind them.
Oops.
Jeez. People call me reckless.
No, they don't. They call you laid back.
Turns out the Shadow Warriors are kidnapping to run Dragon Vein experiments on them.
Wait. Why would a gang be experimenting with a
Why is the
source of
dialogue
That
cutting
I
off?
still don't know. But I do know the facility where they're running is just down the road in the industrial.
They don't get paid by the hour. Maybe I did this with the home menu thing. We'll see if it... I won't pause the next one.
Victims are there.
And we'll see what
We
happens.
can't just
If
leave
it-
them. Come on.
I think I'll join you. The more the merrier, right?
The
So
more the merrier.
obviously, now she becomes playable, and we get to reselect it soon. But
True.
you know what? I wouldn't put it past this game.
Plunging cleavage. Yes, it's true.
And yeah, and listen, I like Jimmy's sexy outfit.
Also, she should have said the more the merrier.
Oh, hey,
And,
remember when I was praising this game for having not locked up?
Uh-oh, has it locked up?
I don't know. I would say it has.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah, it locked up.
wait.
Okay, we're good.
Came back.
We've unlocked Marion.
That was just a hidden load screen. All right, we unlocked Marion. You know what? Even though it's the same, mostly boring design, I do think she looks cooler in the portrait than she looked in any individual shot of her. There's just an
Fair.
attitude to her face that's different that I like. But otherwise, kind of a bland, tough girl design.
Okay, next we're going to the bridge.
To the bridge.
And we could not.
I'm
reflect-
gonna, as I was going to say, I wouldn't put it past this game to literally be like, you've unlocked this character, and then force you to. Okay, hold on. In the spirit of calling out every good thing, this pause screen music,
Good.
like this is an arrangement of a song from Double Dragon, but this was a great idea. Like musacking it for the pause screen.
Yeah.
Fucking great. Okay. We obviously this is saved.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like she's like the fantasy character in every game that is like, you know, they don't advertise them on Facebook as much anymore. In progress data will not be saved. I think that means like if it won't save what we've done in this stage.
Yeah.
We've done nothing.
Well, we haven't done anything.
So let's find it. Can we just come back in?
Story continue.
It's gonna load us as Billy and Jimmy. I feel like these fuckers.
These
seriously set
fuckers.
us up to start unlocking
Hold
characters.
on. Can we? No. We have to play her from the beginning or not at all?
No, there's a chapter select.
Okay. Continue. Chapter select.
Start from a chapter of your choice. Let's
From
start
there.
from chapter 2.
And now we can do it. That's bad. That's really bad.
Even as I was saying, I wouldn't put it past these guys and then get distracted because it seemed like the game froze. But even as I was saying that, I didn't think I was being
Well, I
picked.
assume you want to be
I was
bad.
most joking. I'm going to play as Marion first, although I will point out that every single time I've dressed up as a girl this year, I've looked like a more exciting and dynamic, sexy girl than Marion.
There's something wrong with
Let's see what with these variants.
I like
Oof.
the purple, but they're all kind of bad.
They're all terrible.
Just
I
go
thought
with the
maybe she
default.
would have one like Towboy Billy.
Yeah.
Okay, so she does have, first of all, her combo is 5 presses. It's the Ryusukyaku.
Yeah.
Then she's got Ryujinkyaku,
I'm really interested to
Okay.
see if her Dragon Orb special is distinct
Tenraikyaku.
from the Dragon Boys.
I bet it's all the same shit. We'll see.
If she summons 2 dragons and uppercuts them into the air, that's gonna be boring.
She's boring as hell in her character model behavior. But yeah, she's the generic fantasy girl elf that's like, come play Legends of Eraria for free. Save beautiful girls. Like,
Yeah.
oh. The lighting is not on point for this stage. They did not capture the feeling of it being sunset everywhere. Oh, I guess I should do some fighting too.
Yeah, man. Does she feel different?
No, not really. Ooh.
Oh, Joe, he's gonna do
Oops.
a power move.
Yeah, I meant to stop him, but I aimed my knee in the wrong direction. So, annoyingly, I'm pretty I should have double checked the names, but it seems like Marion, her A move is the knee that Billy does at the end of his thing. And it makes sense they should have overlapping moves if they're all Sosetsuken specialists. But
No one to
I'm
fight.
realizing now, this is not pause screen music, is it? It's just the stage
No, it's
music.
just the stage
So
music.
it's less good, I think, as a choice for the stage. But I like it.
Can it?
I understand why a developer might be hesitant to keep going with the old style. you know, there are 6 different looks that enemies can have, and all of them have the same names. Like, it's just all Ropers, Williams, and so on. But I don't know if it's that much cooler. Just have generic thugs, and it's like, oh, hold on. Okay, you cannot counter the motorcycle with the A button counter. Hold on. And the timing is tough. Marion has Ninja Turtles jump kick. Does Billy? No. No, so I like that. Billy has Double Dragon jump kick. Whoops. Nope. Oh, hey, the guys do have the same names. Like, these are 2 Jacks.
Oh, bad guys do
Ow.
hurt each other though.
They have friendly fire and we don't. Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, who cares? Look at our health bars. This is normal difficulty. I guess when we reset after the next unlockable character. Or I guess at the end of this stage, so you can try Marion. Now I can be Towel Boy Billy.
Yeah. Just give him ow. Fuck. Die. There we go. We can move on now? Yep.
Swing jump. You see anywhere you can swing, press ZR to do a swing jump. Pressing A after it does the aerial hyper blow game.
Oh, I forgot to hit the A. There you go. Cool, I guess?
That's fine.
They like that we can do this? Probably really chugging that guy for a while.
Yep. Obviously, it would be absurd of me to refuse to appreciate at all the attack to a downed enemy option.
They
But
get
it's
up
pretty
so fast.
boring. It pops them up, like Macho Man hitting the elbow on Hogan. This is not helping them escape the. You were thinking of fighting games when you made this. Actually, wait, no, we're not destroying this car that way. We're putting the dudes into it, aren't we? 'Cause
Yeah.
It's a gimmick.
It's still gimmick, so we can do somebody in the
Ha!
back window, yeah.
Use your X.
My ex.
Hey, you got him all the way over and through the windshield somehow. But yes. Oh, mine doesn't. Your X has the aiming back.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay.
The lighting works a little bit better when we're not also under an overhang. I buy this as like, you know, this is the dirty smog sunset.
Ah, son of a bitch. I knocked myself off the edge with my kick. This is the most damage I've ever taken. Mostly to myself.
Yeah. Ah, I accidentally did my jump kick right into the ranger.
Oh, this is a good time to use this. You can use yours now. You don't have to get to 200 to use it.
I know.
You want to just see?
Oh yeah, I might as well just do it to see it. You're right. Boring.
Yeah, I mean, different though.
It is different.
They could have used the same.
Yep. No, it's like you can't charge them with laziness here.
Someone's looking for a cook.
They clearly made a game. Thought was put into this. I just
Kind of.
don't think it up. Like, it did not come together at all. Incredibly lame Shadow Warriors graffiti back there. The evil post-apocalyptic gang is doing its graffiti with stencils.
Yeah, man. I mean, they're not.
Gotta get the lettering consistent sharp. Oops, didn't even mean to do that because it's very easy to trigger.
we got a bunch of health back there. Didn't realize that.
Ooh. Something reminded your mom of something.
Go on, your mom.
He owns 13,080s records. Yep. One of them is by a band called Shotgun Messiah. Gotta give it to him
Great
on the
name.
band name.
Oh, we got a ninja. A baseball bat will kill him.
Inside the album, there's a Shotgun Messiah stencil. I found it at a bottomless pit in the bridge. So burn-offs are just regular enemies in this game.
Yep. Also, I can't get this danger bell to go.
Same size of the album. But in your mind, you're like...
Come on.
Yeah.
Now. Al's
Well-
stuck. There we go. I put him in the window. Oh, we got the bell.
Yeah. Yeah, especially given that, you know, it's not like you have multiple Shotgun Messiah records, and when you said a band called Shotgun Messiah. You didn't just say, I have the Shotgun Messiah debut album, and we weren't like, oh man, the debut album. For me, Shotgun Messiah really came together when they did Machine Gun Crucifixion.
Oh, okay. We gotta use ZR to clap. Oh,
Exactly. I appreciate their confidence of being like, people are gonna want to do this.
Oh,
Okay,
you got
there.
him.
I got one with.
oh, they blew up.
Oh, why did it hit me on the sidewalk? It really is like. It's bold to be like, yeah, people are gonna want this square foot-sized version of our logo spray painted on the walls. Teenage girls are going to be doing this. Popgun apostate. That's actually, I mean, obviously. It's not an unusual thing for Cedric to have great wordplay, but that's really good. Popgun apostate is, frankly, a better band name than Shotgun Messiah. And that's not even really a knock on Shotgun Messiah, just okay.
Okay, I like that they put that there so you can get up easier.
Yeah. I have no objection to having swinging gimmick.
Over here, Ninja
I
Boy.
note that there were tutorializing pop-ups in River City Girls. They were handled with so much more verb in this game. I bring this up because some context thing. I know we didn't just experience one. Ooh, countered him.
Nice, well done.
I do like the splatter against the back wall
Oh.
feature of enemy knockdown animations.
Hold on,
Nope.
I'll take care of him.
Oh. Well, good thing being completely encased in napalm. It's just the same tiny sliver of health that you lose for being hit with a devastating physical assault. Oh. Nice move, Kenneth. I'll give you that. Whoops.
Hey, you got him.
Yeah, I just didn't mean to trigger it, but it doesn't matter.
We gotta get coming up on a boss soon, right? Yes, here we go. Okay.
At least it's a design.
Yeah. He's the champion.
Yeah. Joji.
This is my ring. You ain't getting through till you put me down for the 3 count.
I bet.
Is this guy that mystery wrestler I heard about? Bring it on! Show me what Sosetskin can do!
Great characterization. What did it add to our understanding of the character? To have Billy be like, oh, that's that mystery wrestler everyone keeps talking about that we've never heard anyone talk about in this game.
Anything over here? Nope. Okay, he is a get up thing.
Wonder if we'll ever find out whether this game has resurrect your fallen ally mechanics. Oh, he got me again. Hey, he's got more than one grab you and throw you move, and that one actually did a fair bit of damage. Not so much damage that I'm going to bother being even slightly careful. Oh, hey, maybe I should be careful. Good for this game if it's making me pay attention.
Yeah, I've got the handle on this guy now. Just stay back from him. We're stunning him a lot now. Oh, wait, what?
Ooh,
Ooh, he really
I don't
got
know why I keep taking damage.
He really got you, though.
Okay. Alright. Well, hey, at least it put me in a stage where I'm going to be careful. Temporarily. Sort of. I
Stay
mean,
back,
not that
stay back.
good. What do I care? We're going to restart when we unlock a new character at the end of this level. You think Joji's just going to be like, sorry about that, guys. I'll join you now.
God, I hope so. I'd love a Joji. He's so much bigger than us, though. Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
So his red is clearly a bar too, huh? Oof! I let him get me. But I'm still up. Sort of.
Yeah, red's a boss.
What a pitifully easy boss to get hits on.
It does do a lot of. Oh, it kind of sucks you in.
Yeah. That's how I lost so much health from it previously, was that it does gradual ongoing damage if you get too close to it. Shit. Ah. Nope. Not enough to knock me out. My last little bit of health lasts a long time. Oh, you got me. I'm out. Help me. It definitely looks like you can help me. Unless that happens.
Hold on.
Oh
Shit.
no.
Will he kill us? A bad enemy.
Just by stun locking you. There. Get him, get him, get him. Or me.
That was too close.
Oh wow. Incredibly generous health bar restoration.
Oh, he got me. Just knock him down and then revive me.
Yeah.
And I'll have a million health.
Ah.
There you go. There you go. Oh, he got way faster that time. Ah, he was
Oh,
stunned.
nice stun.
He's starting to stun us now.
So tedious.
Oh, ow! Oh, you got me. Can you interrupt this?
Fuck this. Fuck this guy.
There.
There. Oh man. Sucks.
No, it's not good.
I appreciate. Okay, different character pairs have different celebration animations. A game made with like care and attention.
C that time.
Wow. Okay, fine.
Step down.
That's the power of Sosetskin.
Yep.
How
It's
do you
martial
know
art.
Sosetskin? What's going on here? Answer me.
How did you know? You guys talk about it everywhere you go, all the time.
He's out like a light.
How did the word get here? But Sosetskin.
If he knows about Sosetskin, maybe he's with the Shadow Warriors too.
Well, he just
That
swung
would
by
make
your
the facility
dojo.
ahead even more suspicious.
If the kidnapping victims really are there, we need to save them quick.
You know, if the game had this
Dragon
aesthetic
Bane
throughout,
experiments can't be good.
I think I'd be more favorable to it, honestly.
won't
Like, I
let
don't
them
think
use it
this
for
is, like,
evil.
particularly
Not on my
groundbreaking or
watch.
good.
No, nor
But,
does
like-
it
Father always said,
feel like what Double Dragon should look like, but it it's fine.
the Dragon
Yeah.
Vein.
Do this in the gameplay
I
and look
know,
much better.
But you also need to protect yourselves. If you got hurt, my dad would be devastated.
Hey, don't worry about us. It's my job to make sure my little brother doesn't bite off more than he can chew.
That's why I noticed the
Come on,
protective
Jimmy,
wolf.
Don't treat me like a little kid.
Yeah, their personalities do not seem
Don't
consistent.
fucking say it like that, Billy.
Damn it, what's wrong with that Shoji? How could he have let them through? Absolutely useless! I never should have recruited that oaf.
Really is
All
played.
right, settle down.
M. Bison as the leather daddy.
Warriors.
I was gonna say,
They're the ones.
as played by J.K. Simmons.
The usual
That works, too.
Sosetskin you're always yammering about.
And this is perfect. We can capture all three at once.
You don't need to tell me that. The power of the Dragon Vein will be mine, all mine.
The Dragon Vein is what Billy and Jimmy call their...
From the neck up, it is quite literally just J. Jonah Jameson. It's weird.
Yeah, you interrupted me. I was gonna say, the Dragon Vein is, of course, what Billy and Jimmy call their penises.
Oh,
Now we can move on. Old Town!
what?
That's
Sweater.
what he's from. Power plant. Okay. Oh, we've got a new
This
type of guy.
stage looks half baked compared to the other ones. Like the textures are less developed.
Oh, there's a pit over there. Watch out, it's off screen. Wait.
Well, let's.
Oh, I guess it's off towards this end.
Ooh, nice.
Was that just because you hit him in the back when he had his shield up?
It was specifically when he had that blue aura. Remember that tutorial that did a really bad job of explaining the red attack things? It was talking about a blue aura,
Yeah.
which is apparently also a. This is the time when you can interrupt. I don't think this is a good arrangement of this particular classic Double Dragon song, but credit to them, they keep trying things with the songs. I like this.
We're done.
It's almost. It's not quite, and I don't like. It's not executed well enough that I mean this in quite as crazy of a way as it sounds. But there are parts of this that almost sound like, what if you did a Double Dragon song in Earthbound?
Alright.
Not this part.
Well, that was comically short. I thought that fire extinguisher would last a lot longer. What do you think these big gears do?
They they make the factory work. Got it up.
Okay. I think you do have to attack them from the back. Okay, yeah, that'll do it. Got him. Come on. Yeah, I knew if I hit enough of them. I feel like You can fit more than one of these guys in a giant trash can in the middle of a factory.
Yeah.
Just wanted to get that out of there.
Threat in sight.
Okay, just keep going. They're gonna let us keep going. Let's just keep going.
Yep, absolutely. Okay. Kind of cool, I suppose. Oh. Got donkey punched by Nick here. Oops. Just watch that. I had nothing to try to stop.
Just take care of the rest of them. Hold on, hold on.
I can't.
I must!
I mean, it was just too late by the time you said it. Whoa. It's the same burn up, but this one looks more horrifying.
Yeah, there's something about him.
There's something, he seems more like corpse split. Is he slightly grayer or something? He definitely like,
Oh, I see. It's Kenneth back here.
he looks like a waterlogged, not waterlogged, but at least kind of wet cadet.
Oh! I see what I need to do. That'll do it. There we go. Nope. There. Oh! I do like, I don't know if that's what it is. Do we have to go through here? We have to go through here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Bobo again.
Alright, you.
Jimmy has dialogue here.
Damn, threw that one quick.
Oh, we can parkour over the barrels.
Parkour! Here we go. Watch out, that one explodes. There we go. Oh, shit.
Ooh. Oh no. I lost like a centimeter. Not a centimeter. Definitely less than a centimeter.
Shit.
For that.
Oh, nice! You interrupted it.
Well, I didn't stop him from doing it to you.
No, you did. I didn't take... He didn't finish the action.
Yeah, he just throws you over his head. That looks like it's gonna be a big power bomb, but it's just a toss.
Oh, I thought... Yeah. Then yeah.
Like he's having a really hard time hoisting you.
Get out of here! Get out of here! Nope. Okay, does he run away again? Yeah, he runs away when he gets to yellow.
Why
Because
build
he's
him?
an important character.
Build him as the recurring character and strip away, like do nothing that makes him interesting. Ah, clever.
Watch it, watch it. Oh, there's
Ah.
no way around. You thought they were doing something clever.
Yeah, just positioning the camera in a really stupid way. Ah! Press ZR to attack him, and I climb down the stupid ladder.
Okay, hold on. I want to try this.
He
No,
doesn't
he can't.
know how to do
He
ladders.
can't get up.
You can
Oh, you got a
throw
big
him down.
shield.
There, you can beat him up. Hey,
Hey,
that's the name of the show.
say that again.
By the way, that's an Arrested Development reference. When you say, hey, that's the name of the show.
I was doing a Fantastic Four, the bad middle Fantastic. Oh, jeez. Oh. Keep going.
Yep.
I'll pop in.
Okay, sure. I could have anticipated that was going to happen.
Bad fire. Oh, okay. You gotta do one of these gimmicks.
Yeah, I wish bad Fantastic Four movie did you have in mind?
The Jamie Bell, Michael B. Jordan one. Poor Michael B. Jordan. He was in a good superhero movie afterwards. So,
Yeah, I think he's fine. Bullshit. I'm calling bullshit on that. But okay,
PHP?
whatever. So that platforming segment was notably meh. Totally fine without a single moment where it was compelling in the slightest. Williams. Is this their own take on Williams?
Well, no, Willie we had.
Willie is the boss, but there's also a Will or a William among the Will is one of the standard enemies.
He just burns you occasionally because he has a cigarette. Do you
I
see
guess
it?
he's doing a cigarette burn move. Sinners, the movie where Killmonger teams up with the Human Torch. Oh, right. For a moment, I was like, wait, who?
Yeah, they're both.
Which Human Torch? Like, is Chris Evans? Did I forget that? And then I get it.
Yeah, Chris Evans plays his twin. It's Michael B.
Yeah.
Jordan and Chris Evans as twins.
See, the one of them is Michael B. Jordan. The other one is Chris Evans in the perfect Michael B. Jordan makeup. That's an Arrested Development Season 4 reference.
Oh, you can do your
Where
big.
Ron Howard goes, hey, is that Cuba in there? And he goes, no, this is actually Carl Weathers. And he goes, oh, I thought it was Cuba in the perfect Carl Weathers makeup. Okay, in case I lose these on Knockout, I should do
You should
something.
use them, yeah.
Well, let's believe it. Do your thing! Her thing disappeared. Oh, because I'm knocked out. Okay, save me.
Sorry.
Kind of him. But yeah. So notably very poor execution of the mechanics, but there seems to be both no limit on how much time you get. It doesn't take very long to resurrect me, and I come back with like 80%
How do
health.
you interrupt this one?
I think maybe we can bust into it laterally.
Oh, you did it somehow.
Well, if he got to the end of it and then just entered vulnerable state. Yeah, I just got a grab on a boss
Yeah.
as he stood up. Huh. For some reason he doesn't get worn out. Okay, we're actually in peril right now. Ah. I wish I wasn't the one taking damage here.
Oh, I'm dead.
Uh-oh. Me too.
You're in that defeat. We got defeated.
Okay. We can switch our characters upon defeat.
I'll stay as Billy.
Okay.
You'll be Tal, Billy?
No, I guess I'll try Jimmy. This Jimmy looks okay.
Sure. Blonde Jimmy?
Like,
Sort of
they're not good,
chestnut
they're
blonde.
not good Jimmies.
No. They couldn't give them different outfits. They're just palette swaps.
Yes, and they all have terrible. Okay, I guess we're retrying the power
Are we
plant.
going from the begin? No, we're going from the boss.
Okay, on the one hand, I don't think that's really the best way to do the progression.
On the other hand, it makes the game.
On the other
fun.
hand, like God, I don't want to play more of the same.
We're gonna be playing this for 2 days already.
We do not need to play the entirety of this game to reach a verdict on it.
Oh, you were so excited to play this.
Literally for the sake of spending an entire episode exploring how it sucks. I
And yeah, it does
don't
suck.
think we need because we're still gonna have to do Battletoads.
Oh yes. Before we get to a game that is undoubtedly good, we must do another game that is probably bad.
I'm optimistic about the new rushing beat.
Is the new Rushing Beat out?
I think so. Maybe not.
I wasn't sure. It definitely came out recently. If it's out, he's gonna do his big running around.
Yeah.
There's a way to.
I think he gets dizzy if he doesn't hit any of this. Either of those.
That's very difficult. Okay, he's gonna do it. There.
I can't even summon up the will to care that I know it's going to indicate which two furnaces are going to open and give us a chance to avoid them. And like I see it coming, I just let it happen every time.
Well. Shit.
Oh man. It's embarrassing. We're getting beaten in a very uniform way this time.
We are, yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna let you handle it for a bit.
Let's end this.
Damn it.
Ah,
I'm dead.
okay, good. Oh, and so am I.
Defeat. Oy vey, oy vey, oy
Sure, you
vey.
don't want to get the Marion experience. Oh, what does it matter? The game. Okay. We get the idea, right?
We can... Are you done? You reached your end.
I've hit the
Okay,
wall.
well, we have a serious discussion here, though, because we've got time.
I don't think it's a goon tier game.
You don't think it's Goon
I
Team?
think it's definitionally mid goon.
Yes. You know what? I'd agree
Worse
with you
than
100%.
mid, but it doesn't and it makes me angry in some ways, but not in a way that I'm really mad at the developers because, like I said, they demonstrably put care and thought into this game, which is weird because they failed so badly. But it does hold together, but not well enough to be mid tier.
Mhm.
It's mid goon.
It's mid Goon.
I'll get to work on the sprite for that.
Oh man, you've already got one. It's the one that we're gonna do subscribe.
Nice.
But
I'll think of something clever and not horrifying for that.
yeah, I think you're 100% right. It's not broken enough to be a Goon tier game, but it doesn't offer anything.
It's the level of just all rightness
Mhm.
stretched over the superior amount of content that a modern game contains makes it
Well-
worse. It's stretched too thin.
Yeah.
Or another way to look at it is to say that this was a game made by people who were thinking about it, making prices. That could work.
hmm
There are different things we could go for here, and I'll think of one.
I also just think it looks like
But they had to make so many choices, and they didn't have the capacity.
you know what this
much.
you know what this
They
feels
couldn't
like a
go
lot
very
of.
cool.
You know what this feels like a lot like a lot. It feels like a modern arcade game.
Yes! Holy shit!
Yes. Like 100%, it feels like if this was in a movie theater, you play it for 5 minutes, and then you'd be like, "Oh, okay, I guess they're still making arcade."
Yeah, they're just
Like, yeah,
they're really not very good now,
yeah,
but they do still. Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like.
yeah. It's just, though, even the way the characters move and control feels like it. You know what I mean? Like the way they sort of like they don't really feel physical in
Yeah.
a good way. They
They're
don't.
sucky in the
They
same
don't
way the
wait.
Double Dragon Neon was sucky, but this is made in 2026.
Mm-hmm.
They know about they remembered the whole idea of sprites.
Yeah.
Of pixels and stuff. They had options here. I will say, like, I think it's the wrong choice, but bold as hell to put Jimmy in that jacket. Really interesting
You're
choice.
really interested in the jacket.
Interesting choice of palette swaps.
Yeah.
Billy, in particular, has. This is kind of like his Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
This one's boring. And then, like, yeah, this is at least something. But is it Billy Lee? None of it is. They forgot after the very start that they had retconned Billy to be the easygoing.
I think they
Bates
forgot
guy.
in the fucking
And
same
then they were like,
scene.
all right, now he's the hothead again.
Yeah. Or is he the protective older brother?
Maybe there's more characters, although it's certain.
I think there's at least one more. I think there's probably the ninja guy. I can't
Right.
remember his name,
Yeah.
but he's playable in some other ones, so he's probably in here.
So anyway, it's not good. It's
Nope.
not good.
Not good.
But we went in with not an open mind, but a willingness to be surprised,
Yeah.
which is sort of like having an open mind. And it's not. It didn't surprise. It surprised me a little. I was expecting more of like an asset flip, like straight up. It's like dumpware, shovelware.
I was expecting
bad.
it to be a bit jankier than it
It's
actually.
just sussy. Just
but
a
it
little
just
sussy.
wasn't. It just. Yeah, it's
Just
not
a
great.
little
Not
sucky.
good.
All right, so hey, you win some, you lose some. Let's keep on losing next time with Battletoads 2020. But you know what? Here's what I'm going to say. I bet we're going to, if I had to project, I would say that the Battletoads games we've played so far, because we haven't played Battletoads Arcade.
Yeah.
Of the Battletoads games we've played so far, I bet Battletoads 2020 will be inferior only to Battletoads versus Double Dragon for the Nintendo Entertainment System. I think it'll beat the main Battletoads games.
I
I
think
don't
in
beat the
that,
brains.
I believe it's probably a fighting game all the way through, so that's probably already a big point in its.
Or
its
if
favor.
it's, I bet if it does any genre hopping, it will do it more competently than the original Battletoads.
I mean, the only one that did genre hopping well was
Battletoads versus Double Dragon.
yes.
Yep. Just a superior game.
Yep.
All right. So yeah. Anyway, we'll keep on keeping on, and by the summer we'll be back in history, playing the games of 1994. So yeah. Then Friday, it's Friday Night Frost, David. We got to scoop up some magic ice from our ship. That's what the mission's about. I
Yep.
think it's called Living Glacier or something. Anyway, wow. Still no Sid. But Foggle's Gordon Clam will see Sid this weekend,
Yes.
and we'll give him that box. And he will join us one day. Then, on Saturday, playing Earthbound. Heard of a little game called Earthbound? It's
Right.
great. It's every bit as great as I remembered it. It's unusual in the sense that I'm replaying a game I've played many times before on stream instead of playing a game I've never played.
Mhm.
But it's worth it because I love Earthbound. So we're having a great time. We got Paula, so we have a party now. It'll be a while before we're off to Breed and to eventually meet Jeff and later Pooh and so on. And then Sunday, we continue to say goodbye to Suikoden 2. I have 36 Stars of Destiny, something like that. Because the mechanism I came up with for doing the portrait pose down
Yeah.
was to use the put a member in your party thing and crop the screen to the portrait and then put it beside mine and go through them all.
Yeah.
But that only works for the characters who can be put in the party and not for the ones who are like, I'm a window master. So now that I've joined your team, you can come talk to me in your castle and change what the windows.
An important role in the 100 Great Heroes.
Yeah. So I got those to do. It's been fun so far. And then we'll actually say goodbye to the game. And then next on deck, Maniac Mansion. Take us home, Greg.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for sticking around all the way to the end, or for at least as long as James could stomach this game. Please,
Yeah, we didn't stick around for it.
please follow us down below or subscribe. James is offering 30 days of conditional love.
Condition only on your continued subscription.
And remember, until next time, violence is never the answer. Except in video games. Bye-bye.
Peace.